The titles, I mean, I teach one called What is Human. They're all over the map in terms of something that a faculty member has interest in and themselves really very much want to learn more about. And so in some ways it's meant to be a dialogue. These courses are a dialogue. And fundamentally what they do is transition students to college level writing and college level discussion. I think one of the other big transitions is that you're certainly not in class as much anymore. So you're not in class from 7:30 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon. So you might only be in class for 12 or 14 hours a week. However, you need to remember that college is a full-time job. It really is, how do you move knowledge forward, or how do you take a new spin at things, or how do you become much more reflective than I think you're asked when you're studying to take an achievement test, or an assessment that just says, did you get this? Did you hear? Did you learn? Here, you're not just learning, you're thinking. You're being taught how to think. Essentially, if you ask employers what it is that they would like to have in their employees, they tend to not talk about the content of their discipline. What they tell us is that they want people that can really communicate well. And so that means oral communication and it means written communication. Typically, the professors will ask students to broadly attend and participate in the life of the institution. When you join a small, primarily residential learning community, that transcends the classroom, that there's learning going on in the dorms, and there's learning going on in the events, whether it be an athletic event or an arts event or a public lecture that some of our centers of distinction bring in, that essentially enrich the sort of the landscape of the types of things that you can do, presumably with your mind. But the other thing that is really unique about Hiram, you'll find, hopefully really quickly once you get here, is that students drive the things that we do. Students are involved in just about every form of governance that we have, both from the student senate all the way through to some of the standing committees that we have at the college. They're part of every activity, and so they can own and create and decide the types of things that they want to have happen here. And so this is a way to sort of orient students to that set of environments that we've got and to invite them to participate.